Hey everyone, I'm here with Miss Claudia. She is our producer from Reconcile. How are
Yeah,
you?
I
Yes,
am good. How are you?
I'm good. So I have to say, I thought the project was absolutely amazing. Yes, it was very heartfelt. I think so many people are going to be able to resonate with this project. Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind it?
Yeah, so this was actually, the filmmaker's first project ever.
Okay.
The writer director Gabriela Matarazzo, and it is partially inspired on her own family.
Oh, so
Um,
true story.
Kind of a true story, not
Okay.
really. There's a bit of reimagination there,
Okay.
but it is loosely just based on the idea of, the lack of communication, especially in men, and how that repression
Yes.
just, it's to the detriment of relationships between men, and how open communication can really solve a lot of problems,
Yeah.
especially, with toxic masculinity and all that that entails. And so that is really sort of the genesis of the project. And that is, her seeing the dynamics between her brother and her father, and how that sort of lack of communication kind of caused friction within their relationship. But it is very heartfelt, and it is something that, hopefully a lot of people can resonate with. And with the people who have seen it, that we've screened in the festival
Yes.
circuit so far, we've had so many people come up and say, thank you so much. I saw myself in,
Yeah.
him or the son, or I saw myself in the father,
Yes.
so it is such a human story at the end of the day. And, it's unfortunate that so many people can relate to it, but
Yep.
I'm glad that people relate to it, and that it's something that they feel represented by.
Yeah, it is a human story because, you're feeling for the son, right? Because he's needing love, attention. He's missing the mom. It's the dad. He's taking care of it's like the reversal of roles,
Exactly.
right? Where you have a kid who ends up having to be the parent.
Exactly.
And you're just like, wow, they don't need that burden. Like the kid needs to just go to school and have fun and be with his friends and go swim, right?
Exactly.
So it's such a human story. How was it on set, watching the dynamic between the two? Because it is a little dark,
It is.
and so how were the actors? How was that?
It's funny because Mark, who played Blake, the father,
Uh-huh.
is a sweetheart.
Okay.
I mean, he's just the loveliest, best man. And so he's honestly the complete opposite
Okay,
of his
his character.
Yeah. His character, he's depressed, he's going through it.
He is
But
just
Mark is just, a light human being, sort of a sunshine,
Yes.
kind of guy. And his wife would always accompany us on set as well. And so he was sort of the heart of the movie off camera.
Yes.
And the kid, Benji, he's very much what you see on screen.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's that sensitive kind of
Yeah,
kid.
just very reserved.
Very reserved, but super sensitive,
Mhm.
and super attuned to his surroundings. But the two of them were just, so sweet, and we had rehearsals
Yes.
prior to shooting, and they got to know each other. They spent a day on the beach.
Oh
just
wow.
sort of having that father and son,
building that bond. Yes.
exactly. Even though you don't really see it that
At
much,
all.
but that's what makes it that much more heartbreaking on
Yes.
screen, is that you can see the sort of visceral distance between them.
Yes.
You can
And
feel it.
and the pain.
Yes.
You can see the pain. I mean, shout out to Benji. He did a great job conveying the lack of love that he's getting from these parents and the pain and the hurt. He's just like, man, why my dad can't get his shit together?
Yeah, exactly.
You see that. So
good.
great job, Benji.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I just thought it was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have a question about, as far as like, so they're doing this deep content for the most part, and then the one day, I don't know how many days did you guys shoot?
It was a five
Five
day shoot.
5 day shoot. So I'm not sure where in the schedule there's the scene with the mom, but how did that play in relation to, you got the deep scenes with the dad, and then okay, now we have the scene with the mom. Like how did that play?
It's funny because the mom, so the scene where it's the mom and dad in bed, that was the first day.
Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So that sets a tone a little bit as well. And then the other scene of her in the pool, that was, I think, our second to last day. It was towards the back half of the shoot. But Elizabeth, the actress, she is just, I mean, she just exudes warmth. You know, she's a mom. Like, she comes through, and it's like, oh my God, I feel like my mom is here. Like, I feel so safe and warm and sort of just hugged by you. Yeah. And she has that sort of warmth to her. And so, you know, when she came, and that first day, that was the bed scene, which is very emotional. And I feel like she's amazing in that scene. Yeah. You know, especially when she has her back to him and she's just like, take care of yourself. Yeah. Yes. I love the way that she delivers that line. And I just remember on the day, the moment that she delivered it, me and the director, we were like, yeah, like, we have it. Like, this is it. Yeah. You know? But she was just fantastic, and she was, you know, in and out because it was only, you know, 2 scenes. Yeah. But she has this presence on screen, and we always say great that job. In the story, Carol, who's the mom, she's the heart of it. Yes. Because you see that warmth. Yes. It translates to the screen. You see it. She is so commanding, but it left me with like, whoa, okay, what happened? We don't really know what happened with the mom. Like, I love how the story, we're left with like, we don't know what happened with her, but God dog it, I feel for this son right now. You know? Yeah. Yeah, just great. Yeah, it was a great job. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and congratulations with the rest of your film run. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yay.